Now I've got a scorpion stinger on top of my turtle and beak and giant brain. I forgot that I have a giant brain. This game is a bit weird.
Obviously.
I have a giant brain. It calculates things really fast.
But yeah. Welcome in, everyone. We're gonna see if anybody shows up. It's been a week already, isn't it?
Yeah.
Certainly feels like it.
So quick.
Well, someone at least got a little bit of painting done from what we've seen from our from Crab. I've got my Maelstrom done. Which is also good.
Loud.
You think that's the thing we gotta start doing?
I was gonna work on my 2 Falconers for you, but I just got a Leopard dropship Mech scale, so I think I'm gonna work on that instead.
That's how big is it?
Little, about a foot long, I think. A little under a foot, give or take.
That's pretty nice.
It's not quite the size of a Subway foot long, but definitely bigger than a Subway 6-inch.
Oh well.
Well, that's a bad comparison since they've been sued countless times because they're not foot longs.
I just can't go over the fact that the nation of Ireland said, we're not going to give you a tax break for baking your own bread because what you're baking doesn't legally qualify as bread in Ireland.
Oof.
It doesn't qualify for bread in most of Europe, I believe.
Cake.
I mean, there are laws in Europe, at least on that. But I mean, U.S. in general, it's mean to say, but they're like the Taco Bell stuff also doesn't qualify as food.
I just downloaded the Taco Bell app so I can get discounts and specials and rewards and stuff. I stand for Taco Bell. Yes, it is probably inedible in most countries. Yes, it probably doesn't count as food in most countries. Is that going to stop me from getting a beefy 5-layer or trying out whatever their latest thing is? Absolutely not.
Honestly, I stopped going to Taco Bell because they got more expensive than Chipotle here.
Oof.
That's a regional problem, regional issue, TBH.
Well, you're in Virginia or the tri-state?
Maryland.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And their service became worse.
That is our
last time I went, it took 30 minutes to get my food.
Last time I went, it wasn't seasoned.
Will you guys ever do 3027 since it was the only vehicle TRO? Wasn't it 3026 actually? I think it's 3026.
That's not the only vehicle TRO. There's also vehicle annex.
There is vehicle annex. And do we count the warship book as a vehicle book?
If we want to discuss...
No, that's aerospace.
If we want to discuss TRO vehicle annex, I am so down. Because you know what's in that book? The trains!
The trains.
Oh, God.
Yes.
That's all you would have to lead with, Prof.
They even have trains that go underwater. They have submarine trains.
All the beautiful things no one actually uses, even though they're actually effective.
It is hard to use. Let's be honest. I mean, it's not an easy book
falls
to
on our
use.
But no, because no one, like, how do you get a model for the? I mean, I know they make that Thunderhead got that dude to license it over to them. So I mean, you can get the Lucian Zhao escort aircraft carrier, but like, the rules say it's like what 3 or 4 hex footprint, but then you get the actual model for it, and it's like, this thing is so long, we'd be shooting an autocannon 20 at long range from bow to stern. Like, this is a big old model.
That is just fun.
Use a lawn tom and its trailer and maybe an extra support vehicle and run them only on the road hexes. Boom, there's your train.
Trains are just fun, but I mean, like you said, getting a model for it is probably not super easy.
I don't think Ironwind Metals even makes a model for the
the
big old space future trains, because like they're like, okay, we built a model for the space future train. By the way, it's a monorail. Now we have to make a monorail set. We're not making a monorail set.
Monorail.
Monorail.
I mean, I'm sure you could get some train authorists out there to help us with that.
I'm sure there's actually a correct gauge of train model that would work.
Z-scale, very popular in Japan and Europe.
No, but for mech scale, but for something that would be like that big for a... Well, no, then again, trains are always the same width, right? Unless it's one of those really weird ones, like in World War II when they made the giant mega super ultra mega gun, right?
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. That comes down to the track gauge. During the American Civil War, there was a problem with the Union moving troops and supplies via trains into the South because the Southern railroads used a different gauge than the Northern railroads. So while the trains looked the same, some were slightly narrower and wider than others.
It was always two horses, but wide.
No, the Russians did that on purpose, so it'd be harder to invade them later.
How?
And then you also had the issue of different railroads would also have different gauges of track. It's like
there's a thing to say about standardization, isn't it?
There is a thing to say about standardization.
It is very important to be standard on a lot of things.
But speaking of standardized things, what did we standardize with Technical Readout 3060 as far as the clans are concerned?
Well, that's what we're going to try to talk about today. Not too... there's all the 2Cs that in there that we've already talked about, so we're going to be talking about the other weirdo units from that book. A lot of those are between not very good to very strange, and not that many Omni-Mechs is one thing that you need to worry about in that particular book. There is the Blood Asp.
Blood Asp, my beloved.
Which is a very good mech. But I mean, you also have things like the Snow Fox in the list. So for the vehicles, it's a really good book for the clans, because you didn't have really any vehicles to speak of before, other than use the Star League stuff. And I don't even think the Star League Royal stuff existed when
because
the book came out.
The Star League TRO, I think that's like 2750 or something like that.
Yeah.
No, 2750. It only has the basic stuff. Only has
it only has the basic Star League tanks in it. The Royals don't come out until Liberation of Terra books and Klondike books.
Like, here's all of these very nice tanks. They're clan only.
3075.
And 3075 also did it as well.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
those books all tend to come out in the same 5-year span when Catalyst decided to do stuff. The Royal Stuka. I know it's not a vehicle; it's an airplane, but the Royal Stuka. God, love that thing.
I mean, most of the Royal things, I feel like the Royal things should be like what people expect from the Star League, because it is a big problem. Because if you look, especially when they standardized a lot of the Star League mechs to replace the Unseen, because that's what they did with those later TROs. I mean, those mechs really weren't no longer anything fancy or special And while some are
They were
good,
actually worse.
I mean, it's normal that they did the downgraded version. I'm okay with the downgraded version. We should have more downgraded versions of more things. I mean, we did a stream on that at some point. It was quite funny.
I think so.
I think the 3050 mechs, even some of them were like, because then you compared them to what was coming out. These aren't even that good to begin with.
Well, and a lot of the 3050 mechs, when they get their Helm memory core refits, but then we get introduced to the Star League Royal fits, it's like, yo, why would I ever want to run the Helm memory core refit of Mech X when the Royal variant would have existed?
Some of them
hardcore retconning.
Some of them are a little bit different. Like you have a lot of anti-missile systems instead of machine guns in the Helm memory core refits, which is not a bad thing. I mean, logically, it's not a bad thing. With the rules how they weren't that good. But I mean, it might improve on nowadays with that.
I figured availability was the big balance factor there. I thought, yes, this thing exists now, but you're not going to have it.
Yeah, that was going to say that
you need to be able to build them.
The Royal stuff was hush hush. You don't know about it.
I still love how a lot of that Royal stuff is clan only. So like this would be very nice to use against the clans, but you don't get it.
The clans do.
Like this Royal von Luckner, or what is it? The Nightshade one, Royal, I think.
We've got someone talking about the Cougar. Was the Cougar in a previous book and just codified in 3060? There's a few of those.
Yes. Coventry. The Battle of Coventry.
It was in the Battle of Coventry book, because there used to be, they're in the books that they released. CGL, not CGL, FASA and WizKids used to give us new mechs. I know it's a surprising thing nowadays. We don't really see that, but Yeah,
because the actual scenario packs that they used to release. Let me pull it up.
I remember that. Okay, I'll take the wings. Jeez, you guys want me to have wings? So I've got tentacles and wings and a beak and a carapace.
It was either in the Battle of Coventry or it was in the Field Manual Crusader Clans.
Blackthorns add the Shadow Cat, the Kingfisher, and one other, the Ebon Jaguar, I think.
No, Ebon Jaguar was Invading Clans.
Invading Clans? Okay.
Yeah.
Those are books I never owned, so I can't really preach for or against them in many ways.
Let's see here. Crusader Clans, blah, blah.
I see.
Crusader Clans had Blood Kite, Hellfire, and the Battle Armor. So that would be Battle of Coventry, I think.
I see Battle of Coventry, Rec Sheet 3060, 3060 unabridged, upgrades.
So
Cougar was in the Battle of Coventry. Yes.
Okay. So there's a few mechs in this book that come from other books, probably with new variants though, because that's just how it used to be. It's not. And was there anything special we needed to talk about in terms of the clan mechs in this book? A lot of totem mechs from the minor clans rather than mechs from the main invaders. So that's another fairly big difference. Okay. It does play with that, but it does go with Operation. That was the big thing at the time, right?
So you were asking about the Blackthorn book. It was Grendel, Kingfisher, Shadowcat, and Shootist.
Okay, so 1 inner sphere and 3 clan mechs.
I will say there's a lot of minor clan stuff in this book as well. Considering the first one is from Ice Hellion.
Yes, and some of them are good, and some of them are
quite
terrible.
2 C's in this book really carry the clan
The
section.
book.
Yeah.
Well, no,
but-
there is the Blood Asp. There is the Cougar, which is better than many people think it is in the end.
Yeah.
That's part of that new gen star Jade Falcon was making.
And it's interesting to see. You have to remember that this is the last book FASA made, and I know the picture I have on the thumbnail is from the WizKid version of the book, which has the same cover. But I have the FASA version of that book on my side here, which is quite a weird one. I'm just trying to finish this damn run. It's not because I've been trying to get this run going and this level of difficulty completed for the past like 3 days. I'm not very good at this game yet. So the first mech in the list, we'll still get that started here. I've got the wrong thing here. First mech in the list is the Snow Fox from Clan Ice Alien. Designed to work as a battle armor hunter. There's only so much you can really do with a 20-tonner. Let's face it. And it's for a clan mech. In terms of cash, it's fairly cheap. And in terms of BV, it is also fairly cheap. Surprising that it's 13th.
I was going to say, I only see one weakness with it.
It's a quad?
Nope.
No? Okay.
10 singles.
What?
Yes, 10 singles.
What?
But then again, 10 minus 2 for the running, 5 for the ER mediums. So you're at 7.
No.
8, 9. You overeat by 1 shooting everything and running.
But you're hunting elementals and battle armor, so
with flamers and infernos.
Things are not going to go well. The Omni-Mech version was introduced by Clan Goliath. Scorpion. Do we have the stats on that?
It's literally the same mech. I think it's literally the same mech.
No.
No, there's a Snow Fox Omni that is
quite more
very different.
Yes, it is a little bit extremely more aggressive. It's not in this book, obviously.
They gave it double heat sinks and an XL fusion engine.
Endo steel,
so
ferrofibrous armor, a targeting computer. So 3 ER medium lasers, a targeting computer, which is pretty nasty. Active probe, ECM. The Snow Fox Omni version is probably what this guy wanted to be when he grew up, and he didn't.
Go figure.
It just took them too long to finally get it.
Well, it's the Goliath Scorpions that built it, and when was it built? 3111. So it's
nearly 100 years later.
I mean, it's a mech that's built for their forces in the other end of space when they're hiding in the Turning Points Asiatic Crusade.
Oh.
Talk about punching down.
31 At Hanseatic League, they got punched down twice. And I always feel bad for them because I actually kind of liked that faction.
But, you know what?
They just want to sell stuff.
The base.
The base one, it is a thing.
It's a battle armor.
I mean, it is it has a lot of armor, which is nice for a 20-tonner if it's going to be hunting battle armors or other lights. I mean, if you're hunting, what do you call that? If you're hunting other bugs with it, if your Snow Fox is hunting bugs, if you're hunting your average bog standard locust, wasp, stingers, this thing's going to do a trick as well. Pretty sure.
I mean, like I said,
it's just is nice.
riding too close to the edge on the heat.
And I mean, it's not like sticking double heat sinks in would have been a problem.
No, it doesn't even raise the.
It takes significantly longer for them to do that on the Snow Fox 3.
I mean, you just stick 4 double heat sinks on the side, or you can put the heat sinks in the legs. You got 4 legs, you put an heat sink in each of them, and when you get in water, you're super cool.
And it doesn't even change the cost.
Doesn't change the battle value. It increases the dry cost a little bit in terms of pricing.
Not horribly though.
No, not a huge. I'm looking at the numbers here. $60,000.
That's not even that. You can't even say a bean counter designed that one.
Let's face it, the Ice Aliens were also not one of the richer clans or most powerful clans.
Do we want to say the Ice Hellions made this in a garage and then said, yeah, I totally meant to do that, when some random clan watch from one of the other clans popped up? It's like, you made a new mech? Oh, it's garbage. Never mind.
And then the Scorpions are like, hey, we're going to steal it.
Well, no. Remember, the Ice Hellions
Well, it's not
became Beta
necessarily.
Galaxy 4.
It's not. Yeah, I was about to say it's not necessarily that the Scorpions stole it, so much as absorbed it.
Yeah.
It has art to pilot, which on a quad is like, it balances out the bonus you get for being a quad, but it does have narrow low profile. So
it's a quad locust. That's what it is. It's a quad locust.
Quad locust. I mean, it's not a terrible idea.
I'll take things that literally nobody asked for 500, Alex.
Yeah, because the Fire Moth already exists. Also, since
The Fire Moth
can't carry battle armor,
but
so
this is cheaper.
But if you want to hunt battle
this
armors
is the
and
price
infantry,
of a locust.
the Piranha exists.
The locust
Piranha exists.
Locust
at the time,
The
I don't
Vixen.
think the Piranha was in as much of a.
Well, it wasn't
would you
super
say,
popular. The Piranha is the kind of
distribution.
thing that people like. We started using it because it was a meme, and then it became very good because we noticed that as a meme, it was a good mech. You know,
The Piranha was built as answer for early days of the invasion.
I don't know. It works.
No,
the Piranha is a great mech.
No, I'm just saying the Piranha hadn't really hit distribution at that point.
I mean, this is just, they built it just before the invasion too. It's like they know we're going to be invading the inner sphere, and you're building a mech to fight battle armors. Why?
Honestly, I'd rather take a baseline Howler with 3 LRM-5s just to scatter damage all over the place.
We already talked about the Locust 2C during the 2C discussions. Someone is bringing up that the art is really cool, and I do agree the art is, but he has it as flipped in his book. It might be that it's flipped ear as well. Not 100% sure. We're still dealing with ice with the next one here.
Okay, I was going to just say that you could buy 2, just go on T-bills. So we're talking about resource poor clan. You could buy 2 snow foxes or whatever they're called for the price of 1 dasher.
Yeah, but I think the dasher would be better anyways. That's the problem. Because it's going to be far more useful. It's faster as well. Like there's very, very few reasons you would take a snow fox over like even an owler. You were saying the owler, like even the owler, I'd go over with that.
The Firemoth Hotel is a viable battle armor hunter.
The Firemoth Hotel is a valid everything hunter.
Again, we're talking.
Yeah. The thing is, the resource poor clans should have been the first ones to jump on things like ATMs and heavy lasers, because those things, yes, they look more expensive, but you're going to be able to get a lot more bang for your buck.
Well,
are we gonna build an ATM heavy laser carrying blood kite one day?
I already did.
Oh.
Is it funny?
It's beautiful.
Do you die? Do you die of a heat stroke piloting it?
Maybe.
Simply make your shutdown check. It's literally a skill issue.
Shutdown check. Ammo explosion check. Ammo explosion check. Shutdown check.
Death check.
Yeah, because you got to make an ammo explosion check for every ton of ammo in your mech, right?
So things can get pretty yeah.
Silly.
All right, on to the ice storm.
The ice storm manages to be worse than the snow fox. Can you
Yes.
imagine that?
Wait.
Very easily.
Are we about to see the same pattern with the clan mechs that we saw with the inner sphere mechs last week, where it's like we got to get through all the lights and mediums being suck before we get to good and awesome?
Oh,
I'm gonna put it this way.
no, because you've
we're
got the
skipping
two
the
C's. The two C's are generally good.
I'm gonna tell you
So-
this: the ice storm was so bad, the Scorpions dropped it before Clan Wolf did.
It's a Jackrabbit 2C.
It's insulting. The Jackrabbit has range with an ER large laser.
Oh, Jackrabbit with AC2.
Okay, it has range with an AC2. Okay,
Or-
AC2s are
like-
terrible.
or
But
like-
You know what I'm
Fine.
saying. I mean, it does have the same range as a
So-
large laser with that ER medium, and it has an SRM2.
so I guess this is actually. I was gonna say, this is actually one of the few mechs they haven't statted out correctly. I don't think they've ever statted out the original Maroon.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things that they put the name out, but never came to it. There's a couple of mechs like that out there. But I mean,
Yeah.
there is a few good points to it on an engineering point of view. It is rugged. It has improved sensors. Okay. And it uses a 300 XL engine in a 25-ton mech, but it uses a 300 XL engine. So the engine in this thing is easy to procure. And it's a great thing because, look, you are on the front and you need to replace the engine in your night gear.
3.5 tons of armor.
You take your ice storm, you take the engine out, and you put it in the night gear, and nobody cares because you just destroyed an ice storm.
I storm be like, Father,
So-
what is my purpose? You give me an extra engine for my night gear.
So basically, what you're saying is ice storms are nothing but walking
Walking spare parts.
parts beds.
It has single heat sinks. It's another mech with single heat sinks, and in this case, there's no reason to not put doubles because the engine could stick the doubles in. It could easily have ferrofibrous armor or endo steel. It doesn't.
For all
But
the
would
good
it
that
really-
gives-
Mhm.
Just for all the good that it makes when you already you're saving weight on nothing.
Well,
Yeah.
see, you save that weight. You've got you maxed out. No, I didn't max out the armor. Yours remaining
Half a
tonnage.
ton.
Look, you're much better armored at 86 rather than.
I'll take the
Ouch.
snow fox.
It's very sad when we say I'll take the snow fox because that
It's
thing
an
is,
Asher that goes up hills easier. Except
It
the
doesn't
Asher
have a
has
mask.
straight six.
it doesn't have a mask, so it doesn't break down as easily. It's rugged. There's really no good reason for that
It's
thing.
rugged, unfortunately.
So it's actually tough. God damn it.
So it means it's just like, yep, your mech is ready to go. God damn it.
I will
And it-
spend the extra 100 BV and just take a Recon Donner.
It'll actually be more mobile too because it's an helicopter. Ugh.
With an ER
Okay.
large laser.
Mandrill.
Our good friend, the
Monkey.
Mandrill,
Monkey.
the monk mech.
Monkey.
Ooh,
Monkey.
O'Brien's toy written on the side of the missile box.
Monkey.
This is pretty much all that can be said about it. Is
It's a monkey. Well, then again, it is a very cheap twin LRM-20 carrier. There's not that many
Congratulations.
LRM-20 carriers that are that cheap.
It has all of the upsides of the Yeoman.
It has all of the upsides of the Yeoman. Yes. It is not terribly, it is quite expensive because it has an XL engine. It has ferrofibrous. It has endo steel. But at least it has double heat sinks.
And it has jump jets.
And it has jump jets.
Mandrills plus howlers equals a lot of something getting thrown at you across the battlefield.
I mean, you've got 4 tons of reloads. So you can bring plenty of smokes, plenty of mines, plenty of everything else as well. So it is not as bad as the Ice Storm.
So you got 12 turns of fire.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, you can get point blank. So
for a 4.64.
The thing is, it's meant to, park it on a hill, park it somewhere, and hope for the best. It is not meant.
Park it on a hill with a howler and
the howler's going to go around and cause trouble.
To call fire in.
The howler is your spotter, and this is firing indirect. They are both light, but that is okay because you're a freaking fire mandrill, and what else are you going to do? You don't have money.
Die.
Yeah, that's. They are
the one clan that I honestly wish they had just eliminated the fire mandrills earlier than they did, because they
didn't know what to do with them anyways. So
yeah.
Oddly enough, they did throw a decent amount of fight during the Wars of Breathing, but then they just not.
I mean, you're a slow clan mech against other clan mechs that are going to run you down.
Has anybody played it against Inner Sphere mechs?
I've never played it, period.
Oh, okay. Am I the only person in the world who has played the Mandrill?
You might be, but dude, saying, "Oh, don't worry, it's good against Inner Sphere mechs." Well, I would hope so. It's a clan mech. I would hope it's good against Inner Sphere mechs.
Rip.
That's not a good metric.
The Ice Storm isn't.
A Mandrill in a Whitworth gets in a missile duel. Everyone dies somehow.
I mean, yes, you are going to out. I mean, technically, I think this before a Whitworth, before a Dervish.
He's kind of right.
Maybe even before a Trebuchet, because the Trebuchet is just. You got almost as much armor on the Mandrill than you have on a Trebuchet. So,
dumb question.
Mm-hmm.
Would this be better if they dropped it down to 15s and added some secondary weapons?
You don't have the room because you've got too many ferrofibrous and endo steel in.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's
it is a Whitworth 2C.
Drop the ER small for something bigger, I guess.
I mean, could you stick an ER large instead of the ER small doing that?
Or get rid of the jump jets.
Yeah, you don't have any free crit slots.
Yeah,
get rid of the jump jets for medium lasers.
I mean, there's a few odd things you could probably do.
Well, you could drop down to LRM 15s. You'd save one crit on each.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you want just 3 tons of ammo, you can stick an ER large in the nose, and then a half ton extra of armor, which wouldn't make a big difference there, but you'd have an ER large in the nose and 2 15s instead of 2 20s. Would it be? It has an IRBV. Basically, it has an IRBV.
I think I'd rather stick with a bunch of Gorgons.
Yeah.
I'd rather have... Yes, that's... How bad this mech is another case of... I'd rather take proto-mechs. So...
Well,
I mean, even if I love it... Even if I love it, I have to give it an F rating because it is not good.
Even worse than Protos, you could take 2 points of Undyne battle armor with their battle armor LRM launchers.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking with the Gorgons, is because you still 2 Gorgons would already have 24 alarm tubes between them. Or no, yeah,
So we
each
get 4
Gorgon
extra
would be
missiles.
an LRM-10. So just bring a point of Gorgons.
And a point of Gorgons is how much? Do you know how much DBV is on a point of Gorgons?
Well, let's
Give
go
me a
and
sec.
find out here.
Because it's 1,200 BV for the Mandrill. It's a cheap mech in terms of BV. If you're playing
And
BV,
you get the
it's
same
cheap.
amount of. You actually keep the same amount of turns that you could fire with the LRM-15s.
And the Mandrill has narrow low profile.
A baseline Gorgon is 295.
So a full point of Gorgons is 1,475 BV.
So it's about the same. Well, let's be honest, 200, 300 BV difference, it's about the same.
Plus, once you upgrade,
five LRM-10s and 5 ER micro lasers that can travel in a pack in civil in one group.
This
and
is
plus,
mean.
once you upgrade pilot and gunnery on the
Mandrill.
So
No.
That way,
why are you upgrading the
wanna
piloting
shoot.
and gunnery on a Mandrill?
Well, because maybe if I got 12 turns of fire out of those LRMs, maybe I want them to hit. Maybe I want them to hit in an indirect attack.
There you go. You're going to put a 1-4 pilot in that thing.
No.
30 tonner.
No,
It still
dude.
doesn't have a whole lot of armor, so you could put down a Mandrill awful fast. You would still have to take a while to go through a point of Gorgons.
I love my players. I love my brother, but I am not them. I'm not going to sit here and go, I can put a 4-up gunner and a 2-up pilot on this mech so that this Fafnir can do a jumping DFA attack. Yeah, you can do that, but why? It'd be funny.
Did he really bring my jumping Fafnir?
He did bring your jumping Fafnir. And if he's listening, maybe he'll type up in the comments what happened.
that is a very funny mech, but that doesn't mean it's fun.
Good.
No, I mean jumping Fafnir is a threat. I mean, being able to jump and shoot 2 heavy Gauss rifles, you're not going to hit the turn you jump, but once you're in position, things become special.
Pack hunters.
I'll tell you this. I've never seen a Fafnir get on top of a building before.
Well, of course, if the building needs to be 100-ton rated, so that's another thing. Pack hunters.
This Clan Wolf built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yeah, but it's actually darn good.
It's actually good.
I mean, yeah, more or less.
It's a Clan Hollander.
Yeah, it's a Clan Hollander. It
jumps. And doesn't have ammo problems and doesn't fall down when it shoots his gun. And
just okay.
Unlike the Inner Sphere
ERPPC, that is extremely annoying.
I mean, I'd almost prefer this be a large pulse laser, but I mean, the ERPPC can add cap. So 6-7.
I have a question about the Pack Hunter.
Well,
can we pull up its availability table? Like, who actually gets the Pack Hunter? Because I have a complaint.
Just about all the clans use it, and then by Jihad, it starts getting into Mercs, which,
Oh no.
So does a lot of clan second line stuff.
Oh
no.
I have to get on Mult. It's going to crash again on us.
Which era are you looking for?
Oh, what are they giving us today? They gave us the Vault. What is that? The
Wolf and
Bravo, the Falcon, and the Sloth.
I mean, there's reasons for it.
There's reasons for the Sloth to exist.
Pack Hunter. Clan Invasion, Snow Raven, Clan Wolf in Exile. So it's pretty rare at first. Civil War, everybody and their brothers, because Clan Wolf in Exile actually sells it to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jihad, Homeworld Clan General, Inner Sphere Clan General, Kellhounds, Society, and Wolf's Dragoon. Things get progressively worse. And after that, it's Inner Sphere Clans and Kellhounds, Wolf Dragoon.
So what's funny is the box that the plastic pack hunter is in is the same box where you get the Kodiak, the Hellion,
And Ghost Bears
And-
don't have it.
and it's like, who
Dominion
is this?
does.
What clan is this box for in the Clan Invasion, which is the Kickstarter that introduced that box, the Clan Invasion Kickstarter? Who is this ad hoc star for?
But nobody.
Clan Punisher.
Wolf in Exile.
Wolf in Exile. Yeah.
But they don't get a Kodiak or a Hellion.
And the Ghost Bears don't get the Pack Hunter, I don't believe.
Mm-hmm.
Star
It's
Rider.
Battletech. It's Battletech. Everybody salvages from everyone.
Everyone steals.
Star Rider has all those mechs, I think.
Not by the
It's
Clan Invasion era.
it's also a silly box because the heaviest mech in that box, the Kodiak, is like I think it's like a couple hundred battle value cheaper than the most expensive Hellion variant, and just the Hellion Prime itself is an expensive ass mech.
Wasn't there a box where the biggest mech is worth like the BV of all three other mechs? Something like that. I'd have to check again. But yeah, the Pack Hunter is quite annoying. Yes, it is not very well armored, but I mean, you get the speed on it to actually get places and shoot people with it. And
I
do
mean,
you really care?
Fast clan snipers are always weird to me because it's like you have that speed and mobility at 7-11. You also shoot across a standard map sheet.
Yes,
You
how is
want
that
to
a problem?
Get up
All
close.
right, come
use
chase
that,
me.
Get up close. Use that wonderful long range to get in your short range faster with that great mobility, and then bugger off for a turn.
I suppose.
Jump across and go hide behind some ills, and then jump back in and jump out and jump back in and jump out. And it's not like you're going to be running that odd, because jumping and shooting the ERPPC, you're running at +2.
So it's almost like you should hunt as a pack.
Whoa, what if we called it the Pack Hunter as a result of this combat style?
I was going to say, this is also Clan Wolf in Exile, so Zelberine goes out the window.
Oh yeah, now they're definitely allowed to hunt in a pack. 5 ERPPCs to the face, bitch.
Hunt and pack like wolves. Whoa!
Whoa!
I mean, is there a version with a heavy large laser and a targeting computer?
I believe so.
There's a version, number 4 has an ER large laser with a targeting computer.
Yeah, that's boring.
It's also 696.
That's
Carries
terrible.
ECM.
With 9 improved jump jets.
Yeah, so it's 699.
Whoa, wait, which variant is that goes 699?
4.
Pack
Four.
Hunter
I want to
4.
run it. Who gets
Clan
that?
Wolf in
I want to
Exile
run it.
exclusive.
Wolf and Exile
Fuck.
exclusive.
Fuck,
With
I'm
an
running
ER
Clan
large
Wolf in Exile
laser, it's
then.
like,
It does run cooler, so you're not overheating as much. Are you? Or with the improved jump jet, does that go out the window?
No, it goes out the window because the improved jump jets.
Unironically, at
That's a plus
699, just give it 6 ER small lasers or 6 heavy small lasers and tell it to have fun. 699? Good God, man. That would be awesome.
I mean,
Like
you could just look at the
machine
pack
gun.
No,
hunter with all
no,
of its
the
ER
Awesome's a
micro
completely
lasers.
different mech, Tanky.
I know,
Give it a
but it
bunch
would
of
be
light machine
kind of
guns and
awesome.
Machine gun array.
I mean, put an heavy large laser or an improved heavy large laser and a targeting computer, and you can buff up the armor by a ton. And okay, then it starts running auto because reasons. But you know, it could be worse. It could be worse. This is the first one that
That'll
I
be
will
fun.
easily put in at least a category, because it is damn good. It is actually really good. Yes, it does one thing.
Now onto the Cougar.
It does one thing, but it does it very well. So that's why it's not an S. It'd be S if it was able to do a lot of things very well.
Cougar.
Cougar.
What the editor wished it was.
This is an S
As
tier
much
mech,
as it pains
actually.
me.
I prefer
Yes.
the Adder to the Cougar personally.
I love the Adder.
Anytime you got a light mech and you can bring 2 large pulse lasers, you're cooking.
Yeah, but you can do that on an Adder as well.
Which one has the 2 large pulse lasers?
Cougar
You can
Prime.
do it. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that you.
Yeah, you
can
could,
do
but
it,
you
and
didn't.
it's for
Yeah.
a custom game, or back in the day when you were actually allowed to make omnis whatever you want.
You are allowed to make omnis whatever you want. It's called actually playing the game and not being a slave to CGL, which is a good thing. By
Oh,
the
you
way.
mean
Don't
the
be
thing that
CGL.
CGL doesn't actually do anymore?
Exactly, yeah. Because the Adder is faster at 6'9", and it has more armor.
Hey, just as an aside, can you imagine how much bitching and moaning would come out of the modern audience if in the Hinterlands and Draconis Reach campaign books they did this one silly thing where they say, "Congrats, you're starting out with an Omni-Mech. It has no weapons. Build it the way you want, because if we can do things the way we want and make Battletech what we want, just give them base Omni-Mechs in the book."
Tanky, you're forgetting something about the modern audience. They have no imagination.
Well, I tried.
I mean, I'm still
That's
working
pretty
on my
mildly.
global theory of. I'm still working on my global theory of global enshittification. So I'm still working on that.
I
Cougar and
can explain it easily. Because the Cougar, I like the Cougar.
Yeah,
You
dude,
are
just
breaking up.
jaywalk.
So yeah, I'm
Did he
still at
jaywalk
work.
in front of? Oh, okay. Well, if you're at work, probably better not to be on the stream.
Oh, I got like 10 minutes left. No one cares.
Okay. So, Cougar and Puma. I prefer the Adder to the Cougar, but a lot of people like the Cougar, and I understand why, because it's still a good mech. A little bit less armor and a little bit slower, but you've got more carry capacity, which is very good on an Omni mech. Let's face it.
And fun fact about the Cougar, it was the face mech for Mech Assault. That's the mech on the cover of the game box.
Which is weird to say, but yes, it is. And I don't hate it. I just like the Adder more, but it might just be my own prejudice against things that are not the Adder, I guess.
Well,
That's one of my personal favorites in MechWarrior Online. Jump Jets, ECM, Ultra 20. Love just hopping up on buildings and just blowing people up from above.
honestly, the Cougar is just a Block 2 Puma.
Yes, that's basically
Make
what
some
it is.
improvements.
When you look at some of the variants, they almost mimic the Adder. Like I believe the B is twin PPCs, just like the Adder Prime.
But it also has ER medium lasers and a whole lot more heat sinks. I mean, the fact that it has better carry capacity is good, but the fact that it is slower and has less armor, I think limits it a little bit.
Firepower over speed and armor. Yeah, that sounds like J Falcon.
That sounds like
Well,
something
I
that
mean,
J Falcons would be. Yeah.
Even in a clan like Mech is still going to die fast. Better to have the ability to potentially blow them up before they can blow you up.
Which the Adder have. So.
What amuses me more about this thing, it was supposed to run around with things like Black Lanterns that can go 7-Eleven.
Mm-hmm. And the Turkina to just back you up in case problems happen.
When the light mech is your fire support.
Fire Falcon.
That is
using
a Jade Falcon
light mechs
way.
as fire support outside of a light raider star or a light raiding lance has always been kind of weird to me as well.
It also has a version with a partial wing, so that's cool.
I like
It's actually really cool. Yes, it's an ER pulse laser. Yes, ER pulse laser problems, but it also has streak LRMs and it can fly. a bit.
Yeah, I mean, this one is it's just weird, but I mean, if we look
They
at
fly
the ones
though.
that are in this book, it's still a very decent mech. It's just not an adder, and I like my adders.
I just like
But I can't
like
say
Laser
it's
Cougar.
bad.
What's better?
Do they have what do they have? Okay, the design quirk ubiquitous, so everybody has the darn cougar, while the Puma has what? Narrow low profile. Whoa, you are breaking up really bad.
Bad. You sound like me.
Better now?
No, it is
No.
not.
It was actually like you trying to hit Mariah Carey notes.
All right, we're gonna wait until he's off work. It'll be easier.
Another point in favor of the adder.
Narrow low
that narrow
profile.
profile, and the adder. The adder. I still believe the S has the absolute most machine guns off of anything other than a gunapult.
Yeah, but the gunapult is illegal. You're not supposed to pilot a gunapult.
Details.
How many machine guns is that?
16. I
Shit.
believe.
16. Okay. We decided that something needs to die. And it is
the two-kid. This
it's
was
a
the
3
two-kid special?
No, it was the. Oh my God! Why do these civilian casts not calm down? Why do they keep screaming and throwing incendiaries at me? Machine gun, 30-50, baby.
Although my group has our own interpretation of the rapid fire machine gun rules, if you show up to game day with an Adder Sierra and say, I'm going to shoot all 16 of my machine guns and I'm going to use rapid fire rules on how many of those machine guns? All of them. You
Yeah,
just
what-
let me
what
know
do you-
when you're done rolling the dice and you tell me where I need to put it.
That's what
Because I'm not waiting around for that.
Yeah, what he was trying to say is, wasn't the Cougar very popular in the inner sphere too?
yes,
that
because
and
it's built in the inner sphere, which is a
Yeah, it was like the mech they used to build.
they build it on a Livetti, so there's just
Yeah.
tons of
It was a
them
test
around.
bed to make sure they could build Clan Tech in the inner sphere.
And I mean,
So you're saying that the Capellans could get the Cougar?
maybe in late eras, wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah,
That would be very silly.
And if it's going to be anything, it would end up being like the Cougar T. Well,
Yeah.
Inner Sphere
Get it.
General.
Everybody, IS
Inner sphere general has it. Yeah, so have fun.
So the
You're going to
Marians
put a
could get
plasma
it.
rifle on it, aren't
No,
you?
Marians would be periphery general, not inner sphere
Oh.
general.
Oh, yeah. Duh, of course. My bad.
So
the
you have to
earliest
be
you
a
could
merc.
get would be Jihad.
A Marian pirate under mercenary could get it.
which would be very hilarious. But they don't have an S configuration with 16 machine guns, so it's not as cool as the Adder. My rating for it is not as cool as the Adder.
Okay, so we only bump it down to 8 here.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, already as an Omni, it is really good. So it has.
Yay.
It has
Go
its
in A tier.
reasons. Oh yeah, easily an A tier mech.
When it comes out, it's hilariously one of those things that it's Jade Falcon, Steel Viper, and for what other reason, Clan Coyote exclusive.
Cappy's get nothing, silly tanky. I mean, I'm Ultra AC-20, ER Small Laser, ECM, and Jump Jets and MechWarrior Online. That would be a decent Cougar. I'm okay with that as well. Yes.
Hey, real quick, before we move on, read that comment from Bearded Coyote. I think he was talking about the jumping Fafnir and actual field combat trials with it.
But combined fire of a Fafnir, War Dog, Bargist, and Opman took down a Daishi in one turn. I mean, how many Gauss rifles is that? 2 heavy Gauss rifle, 1 regular Gauss rifle, an LBX-20, possibly a Gauss rifle, depending on the version.
I think he was running the heavy Gauss Hoffman.
So,
what about on the Bark East?
I don't think he got the ability to do something really silly with the jumping Fafnir other than, congrats, he brought a Fafnir that had slightly better mobility options.
Which is not a nice thing to say.
It's not a nice thing when you have two heavy Gauss rifles that are slightly more mobile than normal.
I mean, being able to jump on top of a building or a hill or whatever and start pouring down heavy slugs, it's pretty bad. Arctic Fox. This one I want to like, but I have a hard time with. I have to admit.
The Arctic
They had
Wolf?
to get
Arctic,
when I read
Arctic
between
Wolf, yes. Sorry.
when I
And
read
not
between
the Omni version, the standard version. Because
Well,
the Omni
even
version
then, when I
is significantly better.
when I read between the lines of the Arctic Wolf and the Arctic Wolf Omni, it's like, hey, this mech would be really, really powerful given the number of SRMs it brings. We had to gimp it somehow, so we're going to gimp it in the lore.
It's not really a case of lore. Mm-hmm.
Just make a star out of these and pack hunters. They're about the same speed. One's doing all the hole punching. This one's just shotgunning into it.
I think that was the idea.
That's the idea for the Arctic Wolf, honestly. And
whoa, so the Arctic Wolf would be operating in a pack with the pack hunters. Because we're wolves, guys!
So,
wolf.
yeah.
Wolf
God.
And get
the
this,
wolf guards.
we're also wolves in space, so we're like space wolves or something.
and then the
No,
evil, and then the evil lawyers come from the workshop that makes games, and you're dead, and you're no longer the Space Wolves. Or they have to change the name of the Space Wolf to like Lupini Stellaris or something because they don't want to get sued over that.
That's what they named the damn naval yards.
What?
At
Say psych right now.
At Ark Royal, when the Wolves in Exile moved in, they named the damn naval yard they built Lupus Majoris.
Not as bad as Lupini Stellari or whatever, like pig Latin that G-Dubs loves to use to name stuff.
Finally, Battle Maze 3000.
Battle Maze 3000. Yes. I think I called it Broadsword 40,000 or something in my write-up for a character. I think it was one of the various authors working as commanding officers for the Fed Sons. I'm not sure which. I'm not sure which one of them.
004.
Yeah.
So Arctic Wolf comes in like two flavors here, as I'm seeing: short range and long range.
I mean, what I don't like about it is that it runs stupid hot at plus 12 when it shoots all its missiles, which means you should have chopped down the number of missiles and added heat sinks. Because you want that thing to just be able to spam the missile button all the time, and things.
So you mean how I played Mech Warrior 5?
I mean, I tried it. It is in Mech Warrior Online, if I remember right, and it is rather terrible because you end up overeating all the time and dying. So,
drop the 4s for more ammo and that second Narc launcher because Lamau.
Possibly. I mean, yes, you're going to shotgun people in the face. Yes, it has improved targeting short. So if you're at short range, those missiles are probably going to hit. So, I mean, it's not terrible, but it is armored like a snowblower, especially the legs that have 10 hit points. So once the legs go, you go.
I mean,
even the 2 runs hot, but not as bad.
Being a light mech that can survive an autocannon 10 with precision bullets to the legs isn't a bad thing.
It's a medium.
My
it's
bad.
A 40 tonner. 40 tonner.
You're
might
still
even be
better than a cicada.
Man, it's one of those cases where no, it can't really be.
Did you seriously just say that?
It's better than a cicada. It also is like 3 times the price of a cicada, and that's a bad thing because a cicada is expensive. It is also bad, very bad. It's better than an assassin.
Low
Right?
bar. Low bar.
I'd still take it in front of a Sentinel, but I do like the Sentinel, though. The Sentinel's not a bad mech.
I'll
But
take it over a Whitworth.
yes, that as well. I mean, like, swap those for LRMs, and maybe things would also be funny. I'm not sure. But it's another mech that if you bring this to the table and you say, like, I shoot all my SRMs, you're like, okay, I'll be back in half an hour. Tell me where the things hit then.
What you do, you go to your whatever fishing store, you buy a small tackle box, and you fill it with all pairs of those itty-bitty little D6s. And then you shake the whole thing, make a big rattle sound, and slam it on the table. That's how I deal with that.
That is a way to do it, yes.
It is a box
I
of Doom.
mean, everyone needs to build a box of Doom. Take your old Games Workshop starter boxes that have all those dices in them and make a box of Doom. It's almost mandatory for Battletech. Have a box.
Whoa, you're breaking up now. But I mean, I wouldn't put the Arctic Fox in, I tier anyways. C is the best I would give it. What would you guys do?
D.
I mean, C is
It's not
for
bad, but just
C because gimmick has a C in it. It's a gimmick.
this
It
is
helps.
about as good as you could get a 40-tonner.
It helps
Yeah.
itself that it actually does have that NARC launcher, so you can start taking semi-guided SRMs, or just that's all you take.
Well, you take,
So-
it's all NARC capable.
Yeah, so now you're also a light hunter that can actually hit the little bastards.
The next up is another 40-tonner known as the
sad
Corvus. It's what ended up making the Stormcrow later on, but it's like a bad version of the Stormcrow at 40 tons.
Well, you don't overheat.
You don't overeat.
All right, I'm at a
Yes.
good point. That's it. Anyone have anything else good to say about it?
It goes
It
for
exists.
6.4, so it's
It is
also
max.
I
slow.
said good things.
It fills
It's
out
as
a
mobile
It's
as a
cheap.
Whitworth. As mobile as a Whitworth. Is that a positive?
I said good things.
it fills out a slot in the Clan Snow Raven list.
Who?
No,
It
it's
was
horses.
originally made by Ghost Bear.
Who?
It was originally made by Ghost Bear and Hell's Horses, so they have a mech.
With an Ultra AC-10 with 4 tons of ammo, you're not overeating and you're not running out of ammos.
That's a
Two
good thing.
positives. Two positives.
New Ultra
I mean-
autocannon rules. It's a good thing.
It's a perfectly fine Salama mech.
Well, this mech is great for someone else to pilot.
It can outfight a Sentinel. It's as mobile as a Whitworth. It has more armor than the Cicada.
It is the super duper 40-ton mech.
And it's the basis of the Omni Corvus.
Cool. Eventually, you'll be turned into a better mech. But
And then
Not that
it's
much
like
better.
Pokemon because it goes from Corvus, Omni Corvus, and then it finally evolves into its ultimate form, this
The Stormcrow.
Which then evolves into the Skinwalker at one point.
Yeah.
No, that's its mega evolution. When you hold the Stormcrow stone or the something like that.
the
The
DNI
horses
stone.
finally stopped building the damn thing in the Dark Age.
Argyle's saying it's not 2-3. It is not a 40-ton urban mech. All the positives of the regular Corvus who is in the F- tier. That's about
The-
where I want to put
The
it.
Corvus has the proud privilege of only ever being used by 4 clans.
Yeah.
And having modular weapons right before the Omnis show up, so it has the precursor to Omnipods. No, it is not good. It is very
Hey,
not
look,
good.
the Dragon in at home.
Indeed, Dragon 2C, kinda. I mean, it's very different from the Dragon in the end. It says that it's based off the Dragon. Yes, good enough.
It's good for newbies.
We spent all that time trying to make a Dragon 2C or a Grand Dragon C, but the answer was staring us in the face this whole time. The Great Worm!
Wyrm.
Well, it's also a Smoke Jag product, so go figure.
Well,
I'm
it's
just
because
gonna keep bringing up the
Smoke Jags ate Clan Mongoose, which built it originally.
Hang on a second. And send. Sorry, I
Sorry,
had to send her a
Mongoose.
picture. I had to send her a
made it
picture.
eventually.
I had to
Mhm.
send her a picture of my Great Worm real quick. Let's see if she responds.
Badoom. This one overeats, so you don't have that plus on it. It is cheap for a clan mech at 4 million C-bills, and it has nothing fancy. Standard structure, standard engine, standard armor. The double heat sinks are the fanciest thing.
If you're overheating in this thing, you are face rolling the controls. You need something to die very quickly.
I mean, that means you're shooting boat ER small lasers as well, so things are going really bad for you. Because it is not meant to engage things at close range. With a pair of Ultra 2s and an LRM-10, you're not engaging things at close range.
Okay, this is why I hate Sarna sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Mongoose design, but because for whatever silly reason they don't specify it, when you just click on the factory, it just says Smoke Jaguar because they were the last people to own it. They don't mention how many times it's passed through whose
from
hands.
one hand to the Mongoose were eaten up by Clan Smoke Jaguar, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you are able to defend yourself with 2 ER medium lasers, and 2 ER smalls is nothing to sneeze at because Clan ER small lasers are good. I mean, they're not quite as good. I mean, they could have been pocket medium lasers, and that would have been even scarier, but you got less range on them. I mean, 2 Ultra 2s, you've got like as much range as you can want. And if you're shooting at helicopters, other tanks, and regular armor, this thing is going to be pretty nasty to begin with here. Anti-Ellsworth, yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Because they're the ones who run it.
Anti-dark cast mech.
Anti-dark cast in general.
Hell's Horse and Ghost Bear makes the Great Worm too. And put a
for
hack
whatever
on it.
reason it says it went extinct, and that doesn't feel right.
Well, the basic probably went extinct and the 2 replaced it.
No, it's still around. It's the 2 that went extinct, it says here.
Okay, why?
At
least it's
right.
not LB2Xs, so I mean it's a step up in that direction. They're not using the LB2X instead. You would have a little bit more range with the LB2X, but I don't think it would be an advantage.
It was on Circe.
Oh, and the planet kind of got nuked, wasn't it? Oh well.
Yeah.
Rip.
Ooh.
The LRM-10 with just a ton of ammo is actually not terrible because you can use it to lay down mines and smokes. And it wouldn't be terrible because you're still shooting at long range with the Ultra 2s. And if something gets close by, the ER medium lasers and ER small lasers are going to be enough to defend you. You don't have a whole lot of armor. 112 is quite tight, let's say.
And you're not that fast.
5'8", which is at least, it's not 4'6", at least. It's not very good. Let's leave it at that here. It has its reason to exist, and there are formations in which I might use it. Like if I know I'm going to be fighting a bunch of tanks and stuff, it's probably not going to be 8-fold, let's say.
It's a pirate hunter.
And that's a good way to put it. but it doesn't make you anything higher than a D. Let's face it, okay?
It doesn't jump.
D for D for define your existence.
After obtaining a tarantula, Clan Cloud Cobra decided to make a quad. Why? Like, why would you?
Aren't quad mechs the coolest? Don't you want to build a quad mech?
They
You're
wanted to
Clan
make a
Ellsworth.
scorpion mech, but they
And what
couldn't
did-
make a scorpion
and
mech,
what
so
did
they made a
this-
spider mech instead.
And what did the Space Snake clan, when they built their quad mech, what did they call it? I'm sure they called it something cool like Striking Serpent.
The Stalking Spider. You could have called it a Trapdoor Spider. It would have sounded better, honestly. Something like that. But no, Stalking
it would have
Spider.
made sense if it was like something that was produced by the Widowmakers or something like that. But no, it's built after the invasion.
Yep. And it does run OTT, so this one doesn't have that particular distinction. 5, 8, 10,
Yes.
5. So you decide to pay every single tax that exists to put it on the table.
And we got a
Okay.
What's the
sequel.
BV cost? No.
Hmm?
No, I'm not paying that much BV cost.
How much is it?
2,232. It's not that bad. 2,200. I mean, with a 4.5 pilot. And
No.
Or a 50
No.
tonner.
on a 50 tonner. That's
No.
slower than an actual Scorpion, but it is more mobile because it has that mask and those jump jets. So, okay, it is more mobile than the Scorpion, let's say.
And it can crab
And it
walk.
gets a sequel later.
Sadly.
Saying
Two
fuck this.
regular 4s, an ERPPC, and 2 medium pulse laser. At least it does pack a punch for a 50-ton mech.
But that's in a turret. Stalking Spider 2 has a turret, so that's fine.
Yeah, but mech turrets didn't exist when that thing came out, so you have to live with it.
Like you said, it actually got decent names in German, though.
What's the name in German?
Hunt Spider or Chase Spider.
Jagdspinne. Oh yeah. Well, that's a mech in. That's a mech
Jack
in.
spinning.
That's a mech in. What's the name? In,
Heavy Gear?
Conflict 47.
What's it called in German? You broke up.
Jagdspinne.
Jack spinning.
Jagdspinne. Dude, that sounds vicious.
I mean, I'd take the German World War II version before it, though. That's not a good sign.
2.5.
Spider Tech.
It's a mech we'll never actually see many.
I mean, it's because of its BV cost. At 2,232, this thing is never hitting the table. This thing is not on the table because you're going to be able to take everything else before that thing.
Wait.
The
game
It's
is
Cloud
balanced
Cobra.
around Seagulls.
Hold on. It's Cloud Cobra. So you take this thing and then a ridiculous amount of light aerospace fighters. You're
Who
fine.
gets this mech in the Ill Clan era? And I will
Nope.
do it out of spite.
No one.
No, it's upgraded. It's replaced.
Because there's a Stalking Spider 2, which has a more reasonable BV,
which is Intersphere General.
which is Intersphere General. I mean,
But
the last
Stalking Spider one.
the regular Stalking Spider disappears in the Jihad because Cloud
Dead,
Cobra is
and never heard from again.
No, the
Fuck.
Cloud Cobras are probably still building it in the homeworlds and doing weird things with it.
They made an Omni.
The Omni Stalking Spider, and everybody's like, no,
Let's
stop.
be honest, the home clans went for smokes and never came back.
They're just getting milk.
They're gonna come back one day. I swear, bro.
No, Randall pretty much said that we're never seeing the homeworld clans ever again. So,
Okay, I'm going
As
to
long as
Georgia.
they
Give
are
me
in
winning
control.
lottery ticket numbers, and I'll bring them back.
so Stalking Spider, can we say F just because of its BV cost?
Sadly,
Yes.
yes.
D because of its cost, but it does actually have firepower, crab walk ability, quad mech
And
hold
jump.
down ability. It gets a D.
It does do things.
D minus.
D minus there. Like you're getting your diploma, but don't try to find work in that particular job, please.
Unless you do and you actually succeed, but it's not going to be good.
Don't mention us if you're gonna.
Don't
Right.
mention us.
You are not a graduate from here. You just have a diploma. It's
The
Clan
next
Punisher's.
Stalmec,
It's Clan Punisher's totem mech.
the
This mech
Ursus.
should have been in a clan. This mech should have been in the ad hoc box.
It is distracting, protected actuator, cramped cockpit. Like, okay, it has like weird quirks.
It has a face.
It has a face in its belly. It looks like a Gurren Lagann mech. It's cheaper than the Stalking Spider in battle value by 500. So that's a
it's
start.
Cheap. It's still relatively cheap in C-bills.
Yeah, 4.5 million C bills. No fancy engine, no fancy armor. Ferrofibrous is not even fancy. Almost maxed armor. It goes 4.6 at 50 tons, so it's a Centurion or
It
Hunchback.
still overheats though.
It overeats, but it's at +8 if it fires everything. But if you fire everything, there's probably a problem because you have a lot of guns on there. Well, not that much actually. ER large, two med pulse, 2 ER mediums, an ECM, which is useful, a regular 6, and a 10 on top of it.
So it's going slower at a time the Centurion's trying to go faster.
Well, when was this released? 3059. Okay. The fact that it's released in 3059 makes no sense because that thing should probably have been an OmniMech or something like that.
Well, it was built with whatever scrap facilities Bears had in Rosselhog territory. So when you look at it, a lot of it's actually inner sphere with clan weapons.
So it's basically an inner sphere mech with clan armor because, I mean, it's easy to just get armor and clan
defense.
weapons.
If you wanted this as a second line battle mech,
To build it.
Mm-hmm.
if you wanted this as a second line clan battle mech, how does this fare in comparison to the Grizzly that has already existed as a clan Ghost Bear second line totem mech?
I'd rather take the Grizzly.
I'd rather take a Conjurer because if we look at the same category of mech, 50 tonners, I'd rather take a Conjurer
Okay, that's fair.
or Vapor Eagle.
But remember, actually, hold on. Remember that they Clan Smoke or the Clan Bear actually stopped making the Grizzly for almost 100 and some years.
Yeah, the Grizzly was not in production for very long until they brought it back. I mean, the problem is the Conjurer exists and the Vapor Eagle exists, and both of those things are really good. Like,
I mean,
really,
dude, you bring a Vaporeon Eagle to the game.
Things are turning very, very sad. And in terms of BV, yes, the Vapor Eagle's 500 BV more, but it goes 696 rather than 46. And you have pulse lasers, a lot of pulse lasers, and machine
I brought
guns.
3 Vaporeon Eagles.
And
One
the
of them's got an
targeting
Ultra
computer.
10, one of them's got an ERPP, and one of them's got a large pulse. You're fucked.
But I've got Ursus, and it has a cool skull head on its torso.
It would be cheaper to take a Nova C with a Gauss rifle.
Like, that's the problem of the Ursus. It really is outclassed by everything in its category.
Ouch.
Heck, you might actually prefer to take a lighter mech than it.
Like the Vixen.
Like a
Yeah,
Vixen.
that's what I was thinking.
Like, it is a thing which exists.
Oh god, this is one of those TROs that actually needs new art.
Seriously does, yes, but I mean, a problem with it is probably that it is in that weird mid in between like two companies before the company that currently has it as the book. So they really don't know what to do with most mechs in there, and the ones that they did release like models for are all the ones that were in the video games, more or less. So that is a problem.
Yeah.
The Stooping
I
Hawk.
have a Stooping Hawk Mini.
It is actually not eightful as a mech. I'll go with that. It is not eightful.
It's a blood spirit mech, so they had specific categories that had to qualify for them to build it.
Building the blood spirit list, I had to get familiar with this thing because this is one of the better options you get.
Yes,
it is a Omni Phoenix Hawk.
I was going to say it's an Omni Shadow Hawk
or Omni Griffin. It's an Omni 275 Mafia mech because it has the 275 engine and it's the standard one. So you can make a Phoenix, you can make a Shadowhawk, you can make a Wolverine, you can make a Griffin, and you can make better version of all of those things. You can make a Cronus, you can make like whatever you want. The base version is
okay.
It has an Ultra 10 with 3 tons of ammo, so you're not running out. A pair of medium pulse, which is a pair of medium pulse, which is quite reasonable, and a pair of ER mediums, which is quite reasonable. It is very reasonable as a mech.
It runs. Look at the BV.
2,147. It's what you should expect for a 585 mech with that particular.
And a 585 clan mech.
Yeah.
And it's probably a little expensive in C-bill cost just for what it was supposed to be.
In the fact that it doesn't have an XL fusion means that if you're in the inner sphere and you're scrounging for parts, you can find a Griffin, a Wolverine, or a Shadowhawk by kicking a trash can somewhere, and one will pop out, and you can stick the engine in it. Then for the weapons, do what you can. I mean, you've got what? 19
it's the Chevy 350.
You've got 19 tons of pod space. You can do, even with inner sphere equipment, you can do not terrible things. You could stick an LRM-20 on the shoulder and an ERPPC in the arm. You're going to have a Griffin with clan tech on it. Well, a clan body, not weapons or equipment or anything else.
Yeah, configuration A. There you go. Here's your Griffin.
Like, this thing is what you should export to the inner sphere.
Yeah.
It's...
Well, theoretically it was just in clan space. It went to the blood spirits.
And, I mean, it's a sad state of affair where we can say an Omni mech is a C tier mech, but that's basically what...
I was going to say it's a C+, but just...
C+, and that particular range there. I mean, it's not great. It's not bad. But if you're running a campaign, this thing is probably... If you're running a campaign, this thing is probably going to be quite reasonable.
Here's your trooper.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's
rugged
too for an Omni mech. So this thing doesn't break down. And it has a version with 3 Protomech AC4s.
Oh, how cool.
Genuinely strapping whatever you can onto an Omni mech, which is what they're there for. It's just unfortunately the Protomech autocannons exist.
Wait, who actually gets it in the Jihad era?
During Wars of Reaving, it's the Blood Spirits as they're getting exterminated. That's basically it. Like,
yeah,
that's why I'm saying, like, why did they put it in the freaking Jihad era?
And Star Rider did not pick it up.
It's that bad.
Okay, that's probably a sign.
There's better 55.
Well, we don't know what.
There's better 55-ton mechs that are available.
Again, it's another thing. We don't know what the Star Riders actually picked up after they were done with, because they could have decided, oh, we're going to go back and just take stuff. But no, we haven't heard from them since they eliminated the blood spirits.
I've
Now the
painted one of
19
these minis.
Now it is the 1970s real mech from Japan, because that really
I was gonna
looks
say
like a
from the Soviet
1970s
bloc.
design from Japan. I'm very.
He has machine gun eyebrows.
He has machine gun
I
eyebrows.
was gonna say it looks like. I was gonna say it looks like Soviet bloc apartment building.
That as
You've
well.
heard of machine gun jubblies? Now get ready for machine gun brow.
Putting the brow in Sperry Browning.
I was going to remove you, but not gonna be that mean. The Matador is a 60-ton mech.
It's a thing.
It's a 60-ton mech. There's no questions about it. It is 60 tons. And
It exists.
464, so it is not a fast 60-tonner, which for the clans is suicide.
No advanced tech in the engine.
No advanced tech, period. No advanced tech.
Okay, so at least it's cheap. That's what you put it into.
5.5
Yes.
mil for a 60-tonner. It's not even that cheap.
Yeah. Well, we just had a 55-tonner that was
Yeah,
7.
but it's an Omni, which is an extra, 2 million almost on top automatically.
Yeah.
It has decent armor. 12 tons of plates on a 60-tonner. That's, 2 tons more than a Warhammer. Right?
Does it at least have leg armor?
It has everything armor. It is almost maxed out. So, you can't blame that. It can take an AC-20 to a leg and still stand. It's the arms that are a little bit thin. And weapons-wise, it's meant to shoot people that come into his face, and that's about it. You do have 2 ER medium lasers, so you've got a little bit of range there. And then 4 machine guns, because infantry has to die, and you want those eyebrows. Oh, no, the eyebrows are not eyebrow machine guns. They're eyebrow small pulse lasers. Sorry.
One in the center torso.
Yes.
The center torso.
And the Streak SRM in the
Streak
head.
SRM 4 in the head, a Streak SRM 6 in the right torso. You got plenty of missiles. And you got medium pulse lasers in the left arm.
So you have all this close range weaponry, and you can't use it because you're slow.
And you got a pair of battle
This is the anti-Hell's Horses mech.
I thought
Well,
Hell's Horses made this mech. Who made
It's
it?
either this or the
Steel
Hunchback
Vipers.
2C. So
It is a Steel Viper mech.
Sounds like a good urban pacification mech.
Which means all they're doing is bulldozing that whole urban area.
There's no more urban area after you've gone through it. Is it better than an urban mech?
Yeah.
There you
but
go.
You
it
still
already
need the
has
cover
that.
for it to get into close range.
It commits as many war crimes as a scarecrow.
No, because it doesn't have flamers. If those small pulse lasers were a pair of flamers or quad flamers, it'd be even more fun. Would it be good? No, it would still be a shitty mech, but it would be funny.
Its alt does even. I think its alt does more damage up close and has a single long range weapon in the form of an ATM-9.
It's got 3 heavy mediums.
Yeah,
the Mark II has a trio of AP Gauss, heavy medium lasers, and an ATM-9. This is more aggressive in a way. It's not better, but it's more aggressive. But you're still not getting into range with those heavy medium lasers and those AP Gauss, because I think it still goes 464.
Yep.
It jumps. It jumps. It jumps to F tier. That's where it jumps. No questions there. Then we've got the crotch pit. The crotch pick mech with the Predator.
Oh, that's why they call it the Predator.
That's why they call it the Predator, because you've got a crotch pit.
Whoa.
With its
Hell
22s, apparently. If you look closely on those guns there on the artwork, they say Mag 22.
22 is a small caliber. Is it a .22 something else, or
It's 22 Magnum.
22-inch subwoofers? What?
Cramped cockpit, difficult ejection, so it has two not very good design quirks. But
Gee, wonder why.
I mean, difficult ejection, I fully understand. Cramped cockpit, come on. You should have a roomy cockpit if you're into crotch there. Come on.
It's a
It's
Jaeger
a bit tight
mech.
in there.
It's a bit tight in there. It goes 5.8, so it's not terribly slow. It uses a 300 XL engine, so you can use the spare parts from your Predator to put in your Ice Storm.
D.
Uh,
For the
D.
cockpit.
I mean, then again, a pair of LB10X is not terrible. 2 ER mediums is decent backup, and a pair of ER small is maybe a bit superfluous, and they're in the legs, so it's just
Cool. It can go stand with the Great Worm.
go stand with the Great
it's-
Worm. Yes.
it's a Jaeger mech 2C.
Whoa.
It has less range than the Jaeger mech, but it does punch a little bit better. I
And
mean, Fire Mandrill
it's
doesn't
got
deserve
the-
any good mechs. I know.
This game.
Fired Mandel doesn't deserve
Its
to
alt
exist.
can also go stand with the Great Worm too.
What is the alt?
Replace those LBXs with Hag 20s.
Well, a pair of Ag 20s is pretty nasty, though. Planes are not going to like you. And you have more armor. So
Being annoying.
Holy crap! That thing is expensive.
Okay.
That's why it's getting such a shitty rating, because it's so expensive for what it does.
Poor
Well, you
Predator.
don't
You go to D tier as well, or even F tier. I mean, it's not good. It is not good.
Dude, so
Alright.
far the clan mechs in this book have sucked ass.
Okay, look, there's the Cougar, and there's the Pack Hunter,
Pack Hunter,
and
Wyvern 2C.
okay, all the 2Cs are okay to good, except maybe the Urban Mech 2C, but that's because it's an Urban Mech. We are getting to some better ones, but not yet.
The inner sphere
on.
list, while the light mechs are just garbage. Suicide weapons.
Well, you almost made it all the way through the medium mechs before you found something.
The thing is, you've got some really terrible one. Okay, Fire Scorpion. It's a quad,
Good.
and it has one
It's
of each
cheap.
autocannons.
You
Yeah,
could,
that's about
in
it.
fact, pilot the Fire Scorpion.
Hmm?
You could, in fact, pilot the Fire Scorpion. This is a mech that you could pilot.
Yes, it
You
is
could
a
use
mech
this.
in a listing. It is cheap. 1,600 BV for a 65 tonner. That's cheap for a clan.
And then you realize why.
And 5 million.
So what is it doing?
It tanks shot with 14 tons of armor. It doesn't
it has
overeat.
12 and it has 12 points of head armor.
It has 12 points.
Armored
Yes, because it
cowl.
has a cowl. It has a cowl. But I mean, Ultra
Very
10,
rare.
Ultra 10, and LB10. I mean, if it was a pair of Ultra 10s, I'd like it better, probably.
Great.
Or a pair of LB10s. No, a pair of LB10s would be anemic. But
The existence of the APOD vexes me.
APODs
It's an
are
urban
so bad.
pacification unit. You just kind of have to let the infantry crawl on you before you can get rid of them.
Like, take off the APODs and add 2 ER medium lasers, and it's already better.
I
Like,
think
by
the
a
Hellbringer also had
huge
this
margin.
problem. It's just like, and then we also have the
Yeah.
APODs. Why? You
Because it
could have done
exists?
anything else with that.
Like, replace the APODs with
Something else.
ER medium
Armor.
lasers.
2 B pods.
BPODs didn't exist back then. You have to think of that too.
Right.
But add
Still,
2
you're the
ER
clan.
medium
Why are
lasers.
you
Yes, your
expecting
BV goes up to
conventional
1,800, and you have to switch to double heat sinks.
Oh yeah, it's single heat sinks. So this is before they got that whole being a clan thing figured out.
Yes. But I mean, stick 2 ER medium lasers on instead of the APODs and stick double heat sinks in, and it's just a not very good 65 tonner. With the APODs, it's a thing you take because it's in your list. And yeah, okay, it's also pretty much F tier. There's not much else I can say about that thing.
I've had fun.
All right,
I've had
guys.
fun with the Fire Scorpion. In fact, it is the only time I have ever gotten. Huh?
Nothing. I was saying I was heading out because
You are falling asleep, it
still-
seems. So
Yeah.
go to sleep.
Yeah, unfortunately,
The
my
fire-
knees are still swollen. And
Have a good evening, Fubo.
all right. Yeah.
Good night. The Fire Scorpion is the only mech I have ever fired its guns and successfully landed both hits from the Ultra 10 and gotten all 10 golden BBs out of the LV 10. It's a lucky mech for me. I like it.
Otoko. Another single heat sink mech because reasons.
We're getting a
Like,
lot of
Hey there,
clan
Sea
mechs with
Fox.
single
What do you
heat
got
sinks
there?
in this
You're
book.
not planning on selling that to the Inner Sphere, are you?
No.
Like literally stick double heat sinks in and it's a good mech. That's literally it. Like switch singles to double and there you go. It's now a good mech.
But my heat sinks aren't working, technician. Fix them. Well, they are working. They're single heat sinks. What's a single heat sink?
What's single heat sinks, precious?
Something that has popped up on a lot of clan mechs in this TRO now that I think about it.
I mean, in some of them, it was before, like, they were old, like, we've just started being clans and we're building mechs. But this thing dates from 3060. The only reason it has single heat sinks is because that they know that when they're exporting these things to the DCMS doesn't have enough double heat sinks. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
only reason.
Is that what Sea Fox is thinking? It's like if we sell them double heat, if we sell the Draconis Combine double heat sinks, they'll just take the double heat sinks out and throw the rest of the mech away.
Yeah.
And then we can't charge them on the rest of the mech parts.
There you go.
We can't charge
will
them for the
literally-
proprietary ammo.
They will literally strip this for the clan LRMs and the clan double heat sinks and then throw the rest of the mech away.
Because, I mean, if you're an Inner Sphere power, I mean, you get those fancy LRMs. That's why you buy the Otoko. If you're a clan warrior, the first thing you're going to do is like, please fix my heat sinks. They're single heat sinks. What is a single heat sink? Just put regular heat sinks in.
Fix that. And then you get 3 tons back.
2 tons back, let's say.
2 tons back?
2 tons back.
Great.
And I mean, you could mount 4 15s instead of 2 10s and 2 20s. Like there's a lot to be desired with the Aotoko. It's also not a very good mech, but it's very funny, especially
boy.
the story for it.
You can put it with the yeoman.
Lol-tastic. That's a good tier for it. Then we're getting to a good mech next. A very good mech, actually.
I do like the Jihad Republic Dark Age Hill Clan variant that I feel like everyone's done it, but my personal twist was ferrofibrous armor, 415s with Artemis 5, ammo bunkerage for it, and a Beagle active probe, so I can shoot through the trees.
I mean, there are good ways of making a Haotoko. Doesn't mean it's always good. Hey, the next one is a S tier mech, the Nova Cat.
Is that the Nova Cat on the screen?
It is a Nova Cat on the screen.
Love it. What's up, homegirl? You may got a fat body, friggin' fat little fupa belly hanging on there, but by God, do you do work?
It is basically it's going to be in the video tomorrow. Basically, like you've got the Timberwolf, which is like what you want as a heavy omni mech. So what do you do to compete with the Timberwolf? Well, you have to choose what you're going to do. So with the Nova Cat, you make it go slower and you stick more guns on. Well, the Niger is put more guns on. The Nova Cat is you might not put as more guns on, but you're going to put more heat sinks on. That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm. The kicker is that the Nova Cat and the Niger are both occupying a similar slot, which is 70 and 75 ton clan Omnimex that don't move 5'8".
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Timberwolf and who's
Summoner.
the 70? Yeah, Timberwolf and Summoner are also 5.8 Clan Omni-Mechs in the 70-ton categories. But they get like, Summoner gets mobility, Mad Cat gets not mobility, but gets armor.
There's also the Hellbringer at 65 ton that goes 5.8.
I'm not talking about the Hellbringer. Why are we
We
talking
don't
about
mention
the
that.
Hellbringer?
We don't
Ugh.
mention the Hellbringer. The Mad Dog goes 5.8. And that one's a little bit better. I like the Mad Dog. There's
Yeah.
configs that I would do rather than the Prime. I'd swap the medium pulse for ER mediums and more eat sinks or more ammo. That's what I would
If
do on
you're-
a Mad Dog.
Basically, if you're a Clan heavy mech and you don't move 5.8, you're bringing guns and heat
Someone's
sinks
dying.
for those guns.
Someone's
And,
dying if you're going for 6.
I mean, NovaCat Prime, 2 ER PPCs, 3 large laser, 3 ER larges. NovaCat Alpha, 4 jump jets, targeting computer, 4 ER large lasers. You have the heat sinks to fire those ER large lasers or jump every turn.
Bravo configuration. 6 ER
Just got the
LRM 15 because someone has to die.
Just got the Ironwind Metals model for it, and it's going to be in the Snowblind box with the Viking 2C.
Things die really quickly when these things show up. That's really the thing. Okay, we don't talk about Charlie, but that's okay.
No, we can talk about Charlie. It's the cheapest of the NovaCat variants. 2 Ultra 5s that are boosted now, a LB5 that's boosted now, 2 large pulse lasers, and is the only NovaCat that has a fist, so it can punch.
It can punch people, yes. It has the ability to punch people. There's very few NovaCats configuration that are not very good. Honestly, it's a solid mech across the board. Okay, there's a version with a T-Semp cannon in each arm, but
I don't talk about the India version.
Nobody talk about India. Okay.
Because it's like, look, you got 2 T-Semp cannons, 2 2 heavy large lasers, not improved, heavy large lasers. Oh wow, all these 4 big guns that are a +1 to hit. Did we put a targeting computer on it? No, we gave it 4 medium pulse lasers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what? Why? There's a Jihad variant with 2 LB20s. That's really freaking silly. And still has a large pulse laser and an SRM6. That's really silly and fun. Even the improved jump jet version, I think it's the NovaCat Foxtrot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2 large pulse lasers and 3 medium pulse lasers, but you go 4.66.
Oh no, it
You're
also has
gross.
a targeting computer.
Yeah, you're the ultimate get in close brawl and be a nasty man. I love it. NovaCat S tier. All right, I'm done fanboying.
There's no real question around it. The NovaCat is S tier in every single way.
I'm done fanboying.
Canis. It's a Predator, but the cockpit's not in the crotch. I think that's what I'm going to say about it.
Is it heavier than the Predator?
It's a assault mech at 80 ton. 2,500 BV, so it's not terribly expensive for an clan assault mech. 15 tons of armor, which is quite reasonable, but you go 353 on an 80 clan 80 tonner. That's starting to be slow, like your dire wolf speeds on there. And it's not that it doesn't overeat, because you have 2 Ultra 10s, sorry, 2 Ultra 20s would be nasty. 2 Ultra 10s with 2 tons of ammo each, and 4 ER large lasers, because the Supernova can't be the only one having fun.
You don't have the heat sinks to fire both autocannons and at least 2 of the lasers on double tap.
Because you've got 16 doubles, which is okay, but really not great. Like, you're missing something there.
16 doubles is fine for the NovaCat Prime, Alpha, Delta, and Foxtrot.
But no, it tries something different. Let's say the Canis tries something different with a clan mech, but it's not a good thing to try new
What
things.
it tries
sometimes.
is a shutdown and ammo explosion.
But those are both fun things.
Yeah, they're so fun. I've gone out of my way in my career to not ever have to roll ammo explosions.
Ammo explosions probably the worst. Shutdown, I mean, it's annoying. It's very annoying. But ammo explosion is really catastrophic. And it's not like it can really save any additional weight or do anything else here, because it's also like jam-packed with equipment. And
It just isn't worth its BV.
I mean, would you take that or a gargoyle?
Honestly, the gargoyle, because I'm going to be able to carry
Battle
extra
armors?
armor plate. Well, I was going to say extra armor plating, but yeah, battle armors.
And the Manowar gargoyle is cheaper at 1,537 BV for the base model. It's terrible.
Faster.
It is a lot faster.
And if we're playing with quirks, I've got stable weapon. I've got stable arms. So all my weapons and my arms are now at a -1 to hit.
I'm going to keep saying here, swap those LB5Xs with a pair of ERPPCs and then get really funny with the gargoyle.
Best I can do is Protomech autocannonades, but go off.
Oh,
Oh,
like I'd rather have the LB5Xs in that case. Jesus.
how many Protomech AC8s can we slap onto this thing?
2. Protomech AC8s are huge, and they've got medium laser range. It's a terrible gun.
But
That's
your
the
combined
Tango.
output is over 50% more than the LB5s.
Ooh. I mean, the Tango Gargoyle has a pair of Protomech 8s and a pair of Streak 6. When the Streak 6 are your main weapon on an 80-ton mech, there's a problem. There's a big problem.
But is it still better than the baseline Charger? Yes, undeniably so.
See, you take the Manowar when the game's balanced around BV.
Yes, that's it. You take the Canis. You don't take the
Because
Canis.
you
I
have
think that's
to?
because you have to, and you play Clan Coyote. Yeah, that is a very sad statement. The next one's an odd one and a weird one. I always have. I'm never 100% sure about that one because it is in its own weird category. The Thunder Stallion.
See, the horse.
The horse. It is an horse mech.
It's got a bridge.
It's got a bridge. Oof.
Look,
A bridge,
it has a
a bridge.
ship's bridge. If you
Yeah,
look in the
yeah.
TR, it's got like a ship's bridge on it.
Yes.
Its
that's-
cockpit is offset like an aircraft carrier's bridge conning flight tower. Yeah, it's funny.
It is quite funny, but I mean, it is not okay. It's slow. 3.5 is slow for a clan mech, even at 85 tons. It doesn't overheat, which I mean, compared to the Canis, is already a huge advantage. It is crazy armored, 17.5 tons of plate. That's like, 100-tonner level armor on a quad mech. It is cheap at 8 million C. Now let's say 9 million C bills. 2,300 BV is okay. You've got cramped cockpit. You've got a huge ass cockpit. Why is it cramped? That doesn't make sense. But your main gun is an LB-20X with 2 tons of ammo, and your real main guns are your 4 LRM-15 with 8 tons of reload.
Oh, that's why it's a cramped cockpit.
Because
Put
you
the
sit
ammo
on
in the
all
head.
that ammo.
You're
At least it's not.
No, at least it's not what?
At least it's not going to overheat and explode on you. There is that, and it
You're
doesn't have an
a
XL
fire
engine.
support quad mech that can also defend itself with a literal giant shotgun.
Yes,
The
There's
horse
other
clan
variants
wanted
of
the
the-
horse, so they made
There-
this horse.
There's
Horse,
other
horse,
variants.
horse.
Well, and if you got the bunkerage for 415s, maybe it would do a good job of laying down those minefields.
Yes, minefields. 1 ton of smoke, 2 tons of minefield. The rest in regular ammos or narc ammo. I mean, bring this thing with a narker, with a real narc. Usually, Doza people don't like them. I mean, this thing is a problem. This thing is a problem. You bring this on the table and people are going to be like, first, what the hell is this? And second, like, how do I behave around it? Because if you get too close, you get an LB20X to the face and, an 85-ton kicking you.
As long as you don't have to run after anything. And I mean, cramped cockpit, but it's a quad mech anyway, so you're still not going to get knocked down.
You don't have
a
any
lot.
penalties. You don't have any penalties to what you're doing.
At
That's
least
what
it's not hard to.
At least it's not hard to pilot, because that would be silly. But I mean, you get close to it, you get either kicked or kicked in the back. If you try to go behind it, it's going to buck kick you. And that LB20X is going to cause issues to just about everything. 4 LRM-15s also cause problems to just about everything. So,
what do the variants have?
It replaces the autocannon and its ammo for a pair of large pulse lasers and 2 additional heat sinks. That's
solid.
That's also quite nasty.
Gross.
I'll
take
one
it.
with an Hyper Assault Gauss 40, because Hyper Assault Gauss 40s are funny.
Even better. Wait.
The cluster hit table goes to 40, and I'm gonna.
What is the?
It replaces the LRM-15 with an AG 40. So you got an LB20X on one side and an AG 40 on the other.
How does that fit? Hang on, let me bring up the record sheet so I can see.
It fits by putting stuff in the center torso.
Dude, that mech is going to sit behind a level 1 hill on a level 2 hill, so he's seeing over everything on the battlefield and just say, you know what? I am your problem now, and you can deal with me if you so choose.
It's just going to crab walk back and forth, keeping its legs hitting, because that's where the ammo is, in its front legs.
Yes, that's the best place to stick ammo, the front legs.
You still have room in the back legs. You could have swapped that around.
True enough. It's got an ECM, so it also, breaks up C3s, and it's just annoying in the jihad. The ER medium laser is there to make you have some emotional support. And this is going to be a problem on the table as well.
6 turns of shooting you. No, it has more than that. But it's just shooting you with the HAG 40 being annoying.
I mean, it has 6 times 3. My brain is not brainsing. 18. It has 18 turns of AG 40 and 15 turns of LBA-20X. So it's going to be a problem to whoever faces that thing.
It's going to be a problem for drop ships, especially if it can crawl up on the drop ship into autocannon 20 range.
Oh yeah, it can go prone.
It can go prone because it's a quad. I drop ship. I'm the Thunder Stallion 3.
Hi, Volk. I mean, hi, squad of battle armor. Bye, squad of battle armor.
Bye, airplane. Bye, helicopter. Buy regular tanks and other tanks and anything. Like,
oddly enough, bye jump ship. There are some jump ships out there that do not have the standard scale armor to withstand this thing.
An invader kills the jump ship, but you don't shoot a jump ship with a Thunder Stallion. Why are you shooting at jump ships with
shooting your jump sail with my HAG 40 because I don't like you in particular?
Look, man, I was just trying to make my players have fun. I was trying to let them have fun. Next thing you know, we became a My Little Pony Battletech role-playing game, and my horses are now in space. I don't know.
What element is this? Cluster damage.
Like, I decided to cause 50 million C-bills worth of damage. Ow! I shot an AG 40 at a jump sail. And then it's when the Mechs commander just face bombs and like, fuck. We are now pirates. That's what it sounds like. Thank you. God. And the final one is another S tier mech with the Blood Asp. which
S
is
tier. No challenge.
Someone has a
this-
chance. One of us has a chance to fanboy out over this, I think.
Well, no, unfortunately, Crab had to go for his a weekly D&D game. We know how much he loves that thing, and
It
I
is
haven't done a
worth the
video on
BV.
it yet because I need to get more medals for it. But God, is it a good mech?
You see all those other problems we had those other mechs with them being slow? This thing isn't slow.
You know, because speed is good. Not always life, but speed is good. And in many situations, the blood ass proves that, you know, it's going to cause trouble to people. Because it goes 4-6. It has an okay amount of eat sinks. It will run out if you're stupid, but just don't be stupid. It has okay armor at 16 tons. I mean,
Uses the
6
best
more than
technology of its era. This is what you had available when it came out.
Yeah. You got a pair of Gauss rifle because Gauss rifles are fun. Okay, it runs out of ammo really quickly. That might be a thing that I have some issues with. I mean, in short terms engagement, a pair of Gauss rifle with 16 ammos, 16 shots is a bit tight. Maybe switch those medium pulse lasers for a pair of ER mediums or something like that and give you 2 extra tons of shots. Something like that. Maybe. I mean, it's
If
okay.
you can land those hits with the heavy mediums, they're definitely worth their size.
Oh yeah, the AV medium lasers are they cause problems. Just like
so
the
each of those heavy mediums, that's 10 damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Your arms.
That's
Do
14
damage.
40 damage out of the heavy mediums and an extra 14 out of the 2 medium pulses. So if something gets close to you, it probably dies. The Streak 6 is there to be fancy, because just to say that you have some missiles, because missiles are fun. It's kind of superfluous, but it's fun to have them there, right?
I mean, it's not a bad weapon. It's just that you're already kind of constrained on everything else you're doing.
Remember when
if
we were
you
saying
dropped-
that it was the primary weapon on the Gargoyle Tango?
If you drop the Streak 6 and its ammo and then said, I know, I'll put in heat sinks, you will run out of critical space
Yeah, you don't have the crit space
before you
for
run
it.
out of tonnage. So
Because it
you
uses
kind of have to have the Streak 6.
You
it
could
uses
add
all the
extra
good
shots
stuff.
for the Gauss rifles. That's one thing
you
you
have
could
the
do.
full clan kit and caboodle of the XL engine and of steel, and you couldn't even fit ferro armor. It has to
I
go
mean,
with
at
standard.
that point, I will be honest, even around 80 tons, I'm starting to cut out the endo steel and ferrofibrous because I need the internal space to put more shit in. Like at some point, I just need to put more guns in, right? So no, it's not. I can't run endo steel and ferrofibrous. I have to stick more guns in. Sorry, it's just how it is. Like if you took out the ferrofibrous on some of the lighter mechs, I mean, at least the clan ferrofibrous, 20% more armor is reasonable. The inner sphere one at 12% is just 14 crits for 12% more armor. Like, what are you doing? It's pointless most of the time. I mean, it's free. That's the thing. In most refits, it's free. So there's no reason not to put it in. But on an Omni, there's really no reason for it. I mean, if you took out the endo steel from the blood asp, you'd have 4.5 tons. It's just enough to be a problem, and you would not be able to stick as many everything else's in because you want the everything else's on that thing. I've seen some with different things in the arms making very funny things, like a bunch of more pulse lasers, more this, more that. Basically, a blood asp is 2 big guns on the shoulders and whatever you can stick in the arms, and it's gonna be someone's problem every single time. There's very few situations where a blood asp is not a problem.
Remember, you are never safe from a blood ass because Snow Raven decided to sell it.
Yeah, there's a lot of decisions about like clan homeworld mechs being available in the Ill Clan era that I'm just like, okay, this is cheesy, but it's the Blood Asp, so I dig it.
Let's
And
see.
2 ERPPCs, 2 heavy large lasers, and a targeting computer, and jump jets, because reasons. I mean, what?
because when you're dueling against Turkinas and Direwolves, you need all the mobility you can get, but really big punches too.
And what is this one here? LRMs in the arms, because LRMs are fun. Artemis 4, a bunch of medium pulse lasers, and a Gauss rifle. Just a ton of ammo, though. That's
2 tons.
2 tons? I don't
In the
see
leg.
one. Oh, 3 tons. 1 in the center torso and 2 in each legs. 1 in each leg.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a bit too much ammo then.
But it doesn't
You went
run
from
hot,
having
so you
one-
don't need extra heat sinks anyways. It's not too much, because you're going to
Plan on
be just
Being
killing
a
things.
problem for quite some time.
You're going to run out of LRM shots before you run out of Gauss shots. So you might move some of that ammo around.
They're
Like-
crit padding the legs.
Yeah, you're crit padding the legs with Gauss rifle shots since they don't blow up. And you got an ECM on that guy too, because ECMs are fun. Like, there might be bad configurations of the Blood Asp, but I don't remember them.
If anything, C maybe, but that's
look
still
at
your
yeah,
budget
look at the
option.
Charlie.
Well,
It
you
has
don't
the
have to
lowest
worry about
BV of the
overheating.
bunch, so there's that.
Not the Delta, the Charlie.
Charlie. LB20, 2 Ultra 10s, and an ER large laser.
It's a I need to kill you in 5 turns duelist. That's what all those autocannons. There's one that has hands, but it's like 4 ATM 3s and like autocannon 2s and shit.
That's my favorite. The E,
What?
because it also jumps and has a targeting computer.
Okay, that's fair.
Because
What does it
2
have for-
ERPPCs plus targeting computer.
Okay,
2
that's fair.
RPPCs, 2 mid pulse, and 4 ATM 3s.
And
For
2 tons of
funness.
ammo for them, so pick.
How much ammo?
Not
2 tons.
much.
That's still 20
Well,
shots.
With that level of mobility, you can say, okay, I'm going to take standard ATMs and high explosive ATMs.
Yeah, you're not going to be taking the extended range ones.
My ERPPCs are for the extended range firing.
Taking high explosive and then telling you that I'm taking high explosives, you stay way over there.
And you still die, so that's...
Or I
there's a
can
version with
yash.
an AGS 40, because AGS 40s are fun.
I put that in a Novacat Jihad list a while back. Never got to run it, but I mean, I got the mini for it.
There's
so
one
why not?
ear. There's one ear that I might have some issues with. India, with an improved heavy Gauss, 2 large re-engineered laser, and 4 ER small.
Thanks, Snow Raven, for selling it to the Davions.
The Davions decided to buy a couple and make something out of it, I guess. I mean, improved heavy Gauss is good. Large re-engineered lasers are a thing. I mean, if you're fighting Ferrolam or Reflective, that thing is probably going to be nasty.
We're going to be fighting our Snow Raven neighbors with their Ferrolam and the Combine with their Hardened and sometimes Reflective, because they do have some Novacat
They do
salvage.
have some reflective. They do have some
It's
reflective.
either
mechs.
reflective or ballistic, so take your pick. Which weapon do you want to use that on?
Yeah.
There is a Rakurakubi with Reflective, I think it is, isn't it?
And then you smack it with the improved heavy Gauss, and then that stops being a problem.
The Blood Asp Tango is another problem.
Oh, look, they sell it to the Capellans.
That's the one that they they probably stole stuff from the Capellans to stick stuff on
The
those.
Capellans stole it. Did they sell it to Canopus, and then the Capellans stole it from Canopus?
So 2 ER large, 4 ER mediums, a pair of plasma rifles with 50 shots, because why not?
That's a
A
lot of ammo.
supercharger and
case
a
two.
regular 6. So it goes 468 with plasma rifles.
Hey, my old John number at the jailhouse. It immediately gets an S tier just for that movement profile alone. Matches my John number. I also
No, I mean,
468.
It is definitely an S plus tier mech. There's no real questions around it. The Blood Asp is very fantastic. There's two versions available through CGL. One that was in a salvage box that I ordered and never got, and one that's in the Remnants Black Remnant box,
which reflects the India. It reflects either the Heavy Gauss version or the Hag 40 version, I think.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it is also very, very good looking as a mech. So almost
It's
all
one
the
of the
versions.
few mechs that never actually really needed a glow up line art wise.
Yeah, the base version from Plog was already pretty good, but I mean, it's probably a first draft. Like most of the things in that book, it's probably like a first draft or like a quick thing that he did.
Yeah,
and then it improved over time. I mean, the one in Mech Assault was already really, really cool. So,
I mean, never mind the fact that there's really no reason for it to have spiky bits because this isn't 40K. It's just really cool to have that. I will say though,
yeah, that's the one I don't have. I mean, I ordered it and I never got it.
I will say the Ironwind Metals options over the years have been very. Look, I know that in 40K, it's always a thing of, oh, well, you never had to build character models back when they were in Finecast. That's cool. Have you ever built the Ironwind Metals Blood Asp? I built 2 of them once over a decade ago. They are still standing because of the sheer level of pinning that I did on them.
I thought you got a welding iron out and started welding.
I unironically considered busting out my soldering iron, but I'm not good. I'm not very good at soldering.
Oh.
So I just sat there and drilled it out and pinned it. And I didn't burn myself.
That is an advantage of using pins rather than soldering iron. There is that.
Yep. But it is a good mech. The minis are always great. And I think it's on the cover of one of the Mech Commander games as well, I think.
Yes, it is. Clan mechs in this book go from awful to great. There's like nothing in like the stupid hawk is your C grade. Like it's your like it's okay as an Omni mech, but it's not very good. Everything else is like F, D because we're generous, or A and S. Like there's no B's, there's barely any C's. It's like either like those are very good and you should take them, to these are really bad and you should never put your hands on those things.
And what did we put?
Garbage.
What did we put in S tier?
I love you. Garbage. I love
Nova
you.
Cat
Garbage.
and Blood Asp are the
Amazing.
2 S tiers. A tiers, Black Pack Hunter and Cougar. Of course, if you add the 2C mechs, things get a little bit different. Guillotine 2C is good. Orion 2C is okay.
Wait,
Highlander 2C is great.
Where did we put the Thunder Stallion? He was pretty cool.
Oh, A. It's an A. Okay, we've got another A.
Okay, yeah. My bad.
Because, I mean, that's the Thunder Stallion's weird enough that if you made that thing an Omni mech, it would be S. Just because you could be as silly as you want with it.
We got a guy who has a custom Thunder Stallion, but all he really did to it was just beef up drop some ammo and beef up the armor.
You don't need to. It already is like maxed out.
I think that's what he did.
It is not maxed out, but it's close. No, it is maxed out. It is maxed out. 17.5 tons on a quad 85 tonner. That's maxed out. He must have done something else, or he's just running the main one and saying that he's got a custom one because he's painted flames on the side.
I mean, if you're going to run Hell's Horses, you're kind of obligated.
You have to paint flames on the side.
Obligated. Look,
yeah, there.
Hell's Horses, got to run flames. Goliath Scorpion, got to run that lava scheme. Nova Cats, well, I like the Alpha Galaxy paint scheme, but Sigma and Ligma Galaxies, they do be having those funky, trippy hippie colors. So you can do that if you play Ligma Galaxy.
There. It's a Ford Pinto with flames painted on the side. You don't need to because it's going to catch fire anyways.
Aren't the flames going the opposite direction?
It's a Ford Pinto. It's going to catch fire anyways.
Fair enough.
I am. I do love the Ford Pinto just because it is the ancestor of the Ford Mustang, but it is a sad statement. Am I missing anything? The Islander 2C does have a CGL model, if I remember right.
Yep, just came out in the Clan Direct Firestar.
Direct. Yes. I'll update that as I go.
That
no
is
new
a
Mechs from
solid
Unrested
star.
this week. Sad.
That is a solid star, except for the Grizzly, but whatever, I guess. I got a Kraken, I got a Rifleman 2C, a Phoenix Hawk 2C, and a Highlander 2C. I'm fine with one mech in the box being a stinker.
Things are going to be a problem. Well, Kraken is... The Kraken's a Kraken. It's terrible to paint. It is one of the worst mechs I've ever painted. I'll say it right away. Not as bad as the Balius, but it is a terrible mech to paint. I just don't... It's so flat that it just doesn't work well on it. It's just
decals and stamps, which I fixed my stamping kit. Maybe I can do some stamps on. I'll use my dropship to test out some stamps. But yeah, it turns out you have to prime the silicone. You have to set it under some paper and let the oil and the silicone leach out.
Mm-hmm.
But which I didn't do, so I was like, wow.
Now you know.
Yep. And apparently Goblin Hobbies has put out a couple of new stamp plates, including one that says Mecha, but it's more like Imperial Knights. But we've got some stuff on there that we can use for Battletech, so I'm with it.
The flames on the Pinto are because you hit the gas tank in the rear and it becomes real sad. Yeah. Not the Pinto had a tendency to blow up and catch on fire because the gas tank was not in the best position. Let's go with that.
Is it like right next to the engine or something?
No, it's in the back, unprotected. So if you get an impact on the back, it blows up or it catches fire.
This was before crumple zones were a thing.
Oh yeah, I mean it's an old car. It's an old thing. I don't think there's any still on the road at this point.
Oh, and it would
all those safety systems. Yeah, they didn't always exist.
So it would be a leaded gas fire because back in those days they still had leaded gasoline.
It would smell good when it burns, at least.
So your crack would literally get cancer and die. It's perfect.
Even better.
You either die on impact or die 30 years later. Take your pick.
Lead poisoning is unpleasant, like very unpleasant. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, poor Balius, Stackpole fucked the Ellsworths and Prince of Havoc, and it made the clan not right in the head. Yeah, well, the Ellsworths have been having trouble, and I'm not sure. I think partially it's because CGL doesn't know what to do with them, so that really doesn't help. But you know, I'm going to continue working on my unshittification, global unshittification theory before I go deeper into that.
I seem to recall in Prince of Havoc, Twilight of the Clans, when he's writing about the trials and whatnot, he only focused on Victor's battle, Hero's battle, Kai's battle, and a little bit of the Comguard's battle against the Falcons, I think it was. Everyone else, though, it was like, oh, don't worry, the Nova Cats only lost both their Khans and Trent in a dramatic but still off-screen death.
Well, that's because that he has a page number and a word count, so he had to go with that. That's a problem with mercenary writing at the same time. So
hey, there's an idea for a source book. Yeah, it would only cover one battle that lasted one day, but like, why don't we get like a hell, even a freebie PDF where it's like, hey, this is the this is the Great Refusal, and here's the orders of battle for the Saint Ives.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
and
whoa.
the
That
Hour
would
people
by
that were
hour
there.
breakdown.
That would be way too much work for CGL. Do you see Zimmerman or Valk write that? No. Okay. And Brian Young would not be able to write the fiction for it. So what do you want them to do? Oh, I'm being a little bit facetious and mean here. Sorry.
I don't see Velk writing anything.
Well, he just wrote the story for this month. It's a follow-up to his porn story in the porn mag that they did a few years back. Yeah.
You hate to see it. But what can we
Hey,
do?
what
Except
can we
do
do?
our own thing.
Exactly. We've got the last of the Heavy Mechs video coming tomorrow. Basically covering Clan Omni-Mechs for a bit. Well, Clan Mechs for a bit, Omni-Mechs for a bit, and some of the more modern Inner Sphere ones. There's a surprise in it as well. I'm saying it on stream right now. There is a surprise in the video. I'm trying to be funny in the video. And next week, I'm probably going to be doing, who knows? Next week, I'm doing the Maelstrom because I've got my Maelstrom spaded up. It was really, I didn't go with any fancy scheme. I just went really simple on them, but they did come out pretty cool, pretty good. Not great, some of you guys are just fantastic, but I mean, I tried my best. So I thank everybody for watching today. We will see you tomorrow, and I hope you have a very nice rest of your evening.
Give your mom her midweek phone call, or your dad. Hell, give your parents their midweek phone call.
There you go. That is a very important thing to do every once in a while. So see you guys later.